I'm gonna start off by saying Barak Hashem Yahweh Akah. He is one. And today I'm gonna use the Keter Crown Bible. It's translated out of the Leper Codex. As you can see, Masoretic text based on the Leper Codex. And I'll start off by reading the book of Numbers regarding the apparel we're supposed to be wearing, and was commanded by Moses, right, to tell the children of Israel of Yasharah. The Lord, Yahweh, spoke to Moshe, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel, and tell them that they shall make themselves fringes." Alright, for the word fringes, right, it's, let me just read it here in the Hebrew. Wayamar Yahweh al Mashah Lamar Dabar al Banai Yashara Wamarat al Ham Washal Laham Sayat, which Sayat means, you get that in H6731 on the blue letter. It's basically a floor or wing-like projection or a forelock of a hair, right? A tassel, a fringe, right? The root word is for H6731, and it's a flower, a blossom, wings. Right? It's gonna look something like this. You know, this is like a dark blue, little indigo blue, I'd say, or something like this, a little lighter blue. And basically, you know, it symbolizes the sky, right? The heavens, you know, and also, you know, by keeping that commandment, wearing, you know, the zayats, right? It causes us to blossom, right? It's symbology, you know, like a flower, right? It's you know, it's righteousness, because it's commandments, and we know it's righteousness, right? According to Deuteronomy chapter 6, right? I believe it's verse 25 or verse 26, you know, and you know, even beginning of the first, you know, the first letter, the Sadad, right? It means like Sadak, right? It's equivalent to that, and it means righteousness. You know, so we wear this with righteousness, right? We blossom, right? Let me get a precept. Let me go to Jeremiah 17, Jeremiah chapter 17. You know, so you get an idea. Start off at verse 7. Blessed is the man who trusts in Yahweh, right? Us trusting in Yahweh is us keeping the commandments, right? It's what causes us to blossom. You know, the fruits of it is the blessings, you know. For then Yahweh will be his security. He will be like a tree planted near the water, right? Mayam, for water, which spreads out its roots along the stream and does not see when the heat comes, whose foliage is evergreen. It will not be concerned in a year of a drought, and will not stop producing fruit. You see? It's like a flower, you know what I mean? Like the buds, when they're finished, they're blossoming. Basically, when we trust in the Most High, Allahayim, we're producing fruit by what? Keeping the commandments, statutes, right? And we're supposed to meditate on it day and night. That's how he meets us in the mind. That's how he's, we know he's with us. Let me get that in Psalms 101. That's one of my favorite Psalms. Oops. Yeah, here you go. Fortunate is the man who has not walked in the counsel of the wicked, who has not stood in the path of the sinful, nor sat in the company of the scoffers. But his desire is the Torah of Yahweh, and his Torah he meditates day and night. He shall be like a tree planted alongside the brooks of the water, that yields its fruit in its season, and whose leaf never withers, and everything he does shall succeed. Not so the wicked, rather they are like the chaff that the wind drives away. Therefore the wicked shall not be vindicated in judgment, nor the sinful in the assembly of the righteous. For Yahweh knows that the way of the righteous, the way of the wicked will perish. You see? Alright, let's go back to Numbers. Sorry about that. Alright, let me finish over here. Alright, we ended off on Fringes. Alright, now we know what Fringes are, right? There's the yachts. On the corners, kanapa, right? The corners of their garments throughout their generations. You see generations? It's not just just one time thing. It means generations, for a long period of time. And they shall affix to their fringe of each corner a thread of blue wool, right? Fatayal Takalat, right? Takalat is blue, right? Which means blue, represents the heavens, right? Supposed to wear that in the corner of our garments like this, like how I have it right here. Can't really see, it's kind of dark. But yeah, just have it on your four corners of your garment, your shirt. Alright, let's get Deuteronomy chapter 22. I'm trying to make this quick. Oops, what was that? Two, 6. I'm sorry, that's a lot. 12, verse 12. Yeah. You shall make yourself so I'm gonna start off right here at verse 11. Do not wear a combination of wool and linen together. See, we're not supposed to combine fabric, right? Just it's best off just 100% cotton. You know, it has to be a right balance. Can't mix. You know, I wouldn't suggest polyester because most of the time it's mixed. You know, even though it says 100%, I wouldn't trust it. You shall make yourself fringes on the four corners of your garment, with which you cover yourself. You see? Let me get Zephaniah chapter 1 verse is that what I wanted? Let me see here. Let me get Isaiah actually 27 verse 6. Those who came, whom Jacob will cause to take root, sprouted and blossom as Israel, and filled the face of the earth like fruit. You see, we're supposed to be representatives, right? To blossom, so the nations can see us blossom, to see us how righteous we are. You know, us bearing fruit. You know, we're supposed to be that leading nation. You know, not like the other nations are going off. You know what I mean? They're withering, cutting trees. You know what I mean? So not us. Hold on, let me get one more book. If I can find it. And this with one more book, right? Oh yeah, I was looking for Zephaniah verse 6. That's what I was looking for. You know, we're not supposed to have any strange apparel, because you know the Most High, you know, you don't deal with that. Okay, and it says right here, and I'm gonna end it off with this. And it shall come to pass in the day of Yahweh's sacrifice that I will punish the prince and the kings of children, and such as are clothed in strange apparel. You see? You gotta keep the commandments, laws, statutes. And yes, we are commanded to wear zayats. You know, I advise you wear 100% cotton and the color blue. You know, sakalah. And there you have it. Shalom.